How do you mean how un-British? That's how British people are. They say what they think. That's totally the opposite. Or were you being sarcastic, which I think you were? People are super anti-controversial. Yeah, I guess people just don't want to be controversial when they go out. And I mean, I'm not looking for a fight or anything. You know, I'm just stating in a polite manner. It's just not correct, you know? You don't have to be rude about sending stuff back. You just say, oh, excuse me, sir or madam. I did order the steak. It's a little overdone. Can I possibly have something done about it? Or have it sent back to be redone or something? You know, you don't have to be rude about it. And, you know, a lot of people, they actually appreciate it when you're kind of polite to them, you know? So, I don't know. I just never see it as a problem. Some Brits are too polite. And would rather complain to the people, to the table, to their friends than waiter for a chef. The meal was fine. Or they go home to resend. Yeah, they usually kind of grumble to themselves. They don't do anything about it and they just usually grumble, so... It's like, well, you know, instead of being grumbly, why didn't you say something? I don't know. I guess it's just common sense for me. And if somebody sends something back, I don't know, I don't think I'd take it as an insult. I'd just like, oh yeah, I fudged up. Sorry, I'll do you another one. It's not a problem. You rectify the problem, you know? Whereas they've already eaten it. They haven't said anything. You can't rectify the problem. That's even worse to me. I guess others don't have... It's not... I don't see it as, like, people telling them how to do their job. Sometimes mistakes happen, especially, like, if it's really busy and you've just either left it a little bit too long. It's not telling them how to do their job. You're just asking them how you want to have your steak. It's simple. And if it didn't came out right, then you just want it rectified. Mistakes happen, guys. Mistakes happen. Doesn't mean you can't do your job. It just means a mistake has just happened. Just needs rectifying, that's all. Sometimes you'll get grief from the server, but management is usually willing to help. Yeah, most of the time, if it's a good place, you usually will have a really good front of house. They'll rectify it for you, and they'll sort it out. And, yeah, it's usually fine. Tux, what's up, good sir? Hey, how's it going? How's things? Are you doing good? It's always a pleasure to see you, Mr. Dishwashing King. Oof. Tux, how do you manage to come in when I just finished the washing up? And you didn't even get to see any dishwashing done? Well, you're not Orange Boy anymore. He's been purple for a long time. It's a learning opportunity. If you don't make mistakes, you don't get better. Couldn't say it better myself, my friend. Could not say it better myself. It is a learning curve for sure. You learn as you earn. And yes, okay, you might upset some people in the process, but you just do the best, you know, you didn't mean to. It wasn't intentional, so don't beat yourself up about it. It happens. This is a sports bar I go to every now and then. They sometimes straight up forget your order if you don't keep asking about it, and you risk sitting there all night with an empty stomach. Really? That's a bit bad organisation, that is. But yeah, some restaurants are better than others. If you've got some good front of house looking after you and making sure that you do get your food. I mean, I don't think I've ever turned up to like a place or anywhere to get food that doesn't send you your food. I mean, that's pretty savage, in my opinion, but how can you forget somebody's order? I mean, there's no excuse for it. I'm sorry. There isn't. Halloween is over. Back to purple. Purple schmerple. I was supposed to do schoolwork today, but the school's network is down, so I can't see any of the instructions, or it has been down for the whole day. Oh, really? Did you contact them? That sucks. Especially if it's, like, due very soon. I suppose you could ask for an extension. If stuff like that happens, you're actually entitled to an extension. If, like, school utilities or stuff are, like, kind of are down and it's not your fault, you're actually allowed an extension. Depends on what it is, though, we're talking about. I ordered a buffalo chili, that had like 0 spices in it. It reminded me of chili from Wendy's. Oh my goodness me. I don't think I ever want to ever try or eat there. They have no competition. That's the only reason they are still around. Oh, really? So there's nothing in the area apart from that? I guess so, but, you know. I don't see the point in, even if you are, like, got no competition. You'd still want to be the best and still want to kind of run a really good joint. Number 1, it's good reputation. Number 2, the company is actually going to earn more money because people want to go there, you know? Bad service, people kind of avoid it. I don't know why they would bother not trying. Sweetie Blue, thank you for the biddies. Thank you so much. It's due this weekend or next week, so I hope they fix it by tomorrow. Well, you can kind of argue with it, Tux, and say, like, I would need more time because your utilities were down. So I would argue that. Because, you know, if it's down, there's nothing you can do about it, is there? You can't do your work. So, but I would ask for an extension. But I'm sure others are having the same problem, though, Tux, in your class. So you're not going to be the only one, unless you kind of left it for last minute. Yeah, I can't even return it if it isn't working. Oh, there you go. So I would just send them an email and just say, your stuff is down. I want to do my work and I can't. So, oh, you did. There you go. Then you're all good to go. Then, right. I got some old strawberries in here, which I kind of want to use up, which are great for purees and jams and things like that. Oh, my goodness me. That one's a little bit gone. That one's okay. That's okay. So yeah, they're looking a little sorry for themselves, apart from this one, which I need to get rid of. So we're going to cut it up and we're going to put it into a pan. We're going to put loads of raspberries in there as well. Let's have a look. Where's my other big pan? Should be in here somewhere. Got it. So it's not my fault, even if I've left it for the last minute. That's true. I mean, if it's supposed to be available to them for like 24/7, and you still need in the time frame, they'll just have to give you an extension for the time it was down, like a couple of days or something, you know. Let's just cut these down. So I didn't really want to waste these. We can't really have them with yogurt and stuff, but they're a little bit. They're not gone, but they're good for like purees and jams and stuff like that. So these are actually really perfect for those kind of things. So if you're ever like wanting to make homemade jam, you're actually better off not using fresh. You're actually better off using almost gone off strawberries because they have a high sugar content in them, which will make an amazing jam. What's up? I'm here for a bit. No worries, Pocket. No worries. Good to see you. Either way, I appreciate you just stopping by. Right, so let's take the tops off. So sweet. I like that. Yeah, a lot of people tend to like go, ugh, just throw them away. They're not good. Actually good for purees and jams and things. So, you know, just make a homemade jam if you've got a few left. I mean, you're not going to make much out of it, but if you've got like a big... Say you forgot to eat them. Say you've got like a big punnet in there. You know, you can make a little pot of jam. Definitely, for sure. That's the thing with me. I'm not a big fan of wasting things. I like to make sure I get it used up, so that's why I'm kind of using them up. Oh, raspberries. Beautiful raspberries. There we go. I get like 6... Is that ounces? 6 ounces? 9 fruit tree... Or 6 zone, 9 fruit trees to plant at my new house. So I'm not sure what to plant. Oh, right, sorry. You got 6 zones of 9 trees to... Oh. Sorry, I thought you were saying something else. My bad. I don't know. Maybe it's just kind of working out... Depends on where you live in first to begin with. And what will actually thrive in your kind of environment. You know, obviously, certain fruits and certain things might not kind of thrive as good as certain countries because of the heat or the atmosphere. So I guess it's just having a look what's good to grow in your country and then kind of pick your trees that way, maybe. That's all I can suggest, Timsits, probably. Sir Mega Fat, what's up, buddy? Hello. Hello, good sir. How you doing? I should use comments. That's okay, buddy. It's okay. I thought you were talking about something totally different, so that's why I was kind of, like, ripping it apart a bit. Sorry. But you weren't. Oh, I wanted more raspberries as well, so I got some more in the fridge. Freezer. Freezer, fridge. Fridge, freezer. So now is some, like, apples, oranges, avocados, and some pears. Ooh. Where do you live, Timsits, if you don't mind me asking? You don't have to answer it, but just curiosity. Where do you live, my friend? What have you been up to, Sir Mega? What have you been up to? I still want to call you Sir Mega Cat. I still want to call you Sir Mega Cat. Can't you just change it back? I don't want to use all of these, but there we go. That's enough. Don't want to go too crazy. But I want a fair bit of puree anyway, because we're going to be doing it in the... Ooh, I need to wash out the dish, which is in my fridge, because I used it for the pasta casserole last night. Or the chicken pasta casserole. I need to put this back in the freezer. Ah, my elbow. Ah, doesn't that hurt when you bang your funny bone on the fridge door? Ah, damn, I haven't done that in ages. Ooh, don't laugh, it wasn't that funny. Ah, that hurt. Clunk. Oh, there we go. Houston, Texas. Oh, okay. Hello, neighbor. Satsumas. Yeah, you could do. Oh, it's the hot climate, isn't it? I have to wait. Twitch says like 2 months. Oh, really? That's fair enough. Remember somebody was waiting. Who was it? Kira. She wanted to change her name back to Kira. Because she had Kai. And then she wanted to change back. It took her like nearly a year to change it back, apparently. I don't know why. But yeah. Mr. Pickle. How's it going, good sir? How's things? Welcome back, buddy. I have no experience bumping it on the fridge door, but I have in the surfaces. Yeah, or wherever you kind of catch your elbow. It doesn't necessarily have to be on your fridge door, but it's a little bit awkward here because the handle here, whenever I close it, I always catch it on the handle. So it just may be the different design for your fridge Koki. However you do it. It doesn't have to be on your fridge door. Hey, chef. Hey, chap. What's up? How you doing, buddy? What's with the feels? What's with the feels, buddy? What's the matter? Jalapenos, tomatoes grow extremely well. I'm going all out with 100% edible plants in the backyard. Ooh, sounds really good. I love homemade fresh tomatoes. They're so good. Definitely. My chatty isn't doing the emote right. Fridge? What about the fridge? Oh, yeah. It is right. No decorative plants or fruit or veg bearing. That's good. I mean, it's nice to grow decorative plants. Number one, what you need to bear in mind. Yes, okay. I suppose the fruit and veg still bring in the bees and pollinate and stuff, but also the decorative plants. They do help a lot with the bees. So, you know. I'm not saying that the veggies don't. Obviously they do. But, you know, there is still a use for decorative plants. Wait, a year? Am I stuck with this for a year? Maybe. I don't know. I'm not saying that it will. I'm just saying that she had problems trying to change her name. They took ages about it. So I hope it's not the same issue. I hope not. Yeah, I don't get decorative plants. I like to eat the fruits and of my labor. That's fair enough. I mean, I'm not saying that the bees don't use the fruit and that, but they only pollinate certain times, right? Depends on what the fruit or the plant is. Whereas the decorative flowers are open pretty much all the time, right? So, correct me if I'm wrong. But, you know, you got to look after the bees, guys. If the bees die off, we won't get any fruit or veg. So it's really important you do have decorative plants. I'm going to get some decorative plants. You got to help. You got to help the environment a bit, right? I didn't notice my emote. Didn't. Oh, it's okay, buddy. It's a pleasure to see you either way about it. It's okay. Good point. It's 60 days. Oh, is it? Oh, there you go then. I mean, you can try eating flowers. I mean, you can buy some edible flowers if you really wanted to, but you know. I grow self-pollinating stuff. I'm not complaining. Thumbs up. I'm happy with that. That's fair enough. But yeah, if you do grow veggies, just grow 1 or 2. I'm not saying like grow a bundle of them, but just grow like 1 or 2 plants. It will help the bees a hell of a lot, guys. And we got to look after them because I think in the UK, I don't know if it's all like all round world, but some of the bees are struggling with population at the moment. So if you want vegetables and fresh fruit, they're the ones that are pollinating it. So we got to look after them, right? Why do people get weirded out by edible petals but not eating leaves? I don't know. Just some people are different. There's nothing wrong with differentiation. Definitely not. Definitely not. I don't know. Some people just get weirded out by it. But talking about edible flowers, actually, I've actually got some in my fridge. See? Edible flowers. Even Chef has some. Very tasty. Oh, we've got some really nice small ones as well. They don't cost a lot, actually. They're less than $1. I thought they were quite cheap, considering. But you can get them from pretty much anywhere. That's the thing. One thing we don't have in the UK. Well, we do have them, but they're just a little bit more sparse. So you can only get them from, like, say, certain shops, whereas in supermarkets they sell them by abundance over here. My balcony faces east, so sadly no growing vegetables for me. Ah, that sucks. Is that because of the sun, right? Bee colony count is up here. Despite colony collapse disorder, the industry ramps up to the challenge. Even though it might be up, you still want to keep supporting them though. Just because it's up doesn't mean you got to slow down with it, you know? You gotta keep looking after them. You stop, that's when they start dropping. So you got to keep it up. But I'm glad you got some pollinators for sure to help them out. Right, so we're going to heat this up to like a medium-ish heat. It will take a little bit of time, it won't take too long. But what we want to do is basically, is kind of cook them down until the moisture is all kind of evaporated. We don't want too much moisture in there, otherwise it becomes too wet and too thin. So we've got to cook them out on the stove as much as possible. I do need a little bit of honey and sweetness in there. So, I mean, you could use coconut sugar if you want. I've got honey here, which we're going to use. I'm going to use about probably 3 or 4 tablespoons of honey. Because we're doing like double the mix that I usually do, so. Because we're making quite a bit here. So this is like a local honey I use. This is like a New Mexico honey, which is great. Just gonna go with 3 for the time being. That should be fine. We'll see how we're looking. I knew someone who was addicted to edible flowers. Oh, really? Why would they eat them every meal or something? That's hilarious. Yeah, but they literally have to ship beehives to some areas during blooms because it's gotten that bad. I know, right? That's why we need to change it a little bit, guys. If all of us started growing some pollinators or some flowers, it will really help. It really will. Be quite surprised. Thanks for sending people to Kira's channel, by the way. She's a friend and in a bad spot at the moment, and just something like a little like that helps. Oh, it's no problem. I always love helping people if I can. Yeah, sometimes we go through bad patches when streaming. Streaming, you gotta take it like a pinch of salt. You have your ups, you have your downs. It's like life. You have your ups and downs. I just kind of take every day as a good day. It's always a fun day. Just concentrate on what you're doing and just have fun with your community. You know, it does take time to grow a community as well. It is hard. I guess gaming's different compared to cooking. I feel like cooking's easier for me to kind of pull people in than it is gaming. Gaming, I'm not good at gaming, so that's probably why I don't have many people in the channel. So, my talents are cooking for sure. The biggest competition at hand is pollinators that use pails and paintbrushes. Bee pollination is random. Humans cover orchards faster and more efficiently, but those are up to the replace with machine vision AI bots. It's a scary time. It can be. That was eating flour anytime he want. Savage. I wouldn't even dare to try a stream of games. It's oversaturated at Twitch. I guess some people think that, some people don't, but that's only why I stream it once a week. Because number one, I don't ever have much time anymore to play games, and Thursday's the only time of the week I actually get to chill out and play games, and I just do it with you guys. So I guess that's the only reason why I do it once a week, because of my own personal reason, because otherwise I would never really get to play games. Usually on the weekend, I end up doing work on the weekend, or I'm shopping, or I'm doing something, and then sometimes I play games on the weekend, but it's not very, very often. As long as I've got nothing to do, which kind of doesn't happen very often, so. But yeah. And the bee info from a professor at CLE Lab, University of Florida. Okay. Jane, what's up? Hey, chef. In WA this weekend. WA? Where's that? Where's that, my friend? We get a shout out for Jane as well, guys. Another wonderful cooking streamer. Lovely person as well. Please go check him out. Hopefully being part of the community, you don't mind me saying this, as some would find it self-promotion, but at some point I'll probably be doing some cooking streams. Hey, I say this every single day. If you guys stream, tell me about it. Because I like to promote you guys. The reason for it, I don't spend a whole time of deal watching on Twitch. I don't have the time. My support, if you're in my channel, I'll support you. That's my support. If I can be in your channel, feel privileged, because it's not very often I have time to go watch Twitch or chill out or sit down. So I always tell you guys, tell me about it, because that's my way of giving support to you guys in my channel. So no, not at all. I don't mind. And if we can get a shout out for Mr. Pickle. Pickle, am I even following you? But I'd love to catch one of your cooking streams for sure, if I can. Thank you, Mr. Cheese. Appreciate it, but it's there we go. Not sure. Well, let's fix it if not. That's the first I've heard of it, at least. Am I following? I'm already following you, good sir. There you go. I feel so good. I always feel good when I'm like, am I following you? And if it's a yes, I'm like, awesome. Awesome. Thanks. No, you're most welcome, my friend. You're most welcome. Since I've seen Bohemian Rhapsody, all I've done is listen to Queen in college. It's been bloody glorious, darling, as Freddie would say. Hey, Ewan, how's things going? It's good to see you. I'm glad you enjoyed the film. Yeah, Queen. I like Queen. Queen's pretty good music. Used to listen to it back in the day, but I haven't listened to it recently. Been mixing up a lot of music lately. Oh, Washington State. Oh, awesome. I hope you have a lovely weekend, Jane. Is that for the Thanksgiving week, or what's going to Washington for? If you don't mind me asking, I'm so nosy. I'm sorry. Never heard that. Forgive me if I am skeptical. Not at all. Not at all. Is that about the bees, right? In case, I've started trying to stream his week. Oh, you started to stream as well. Can we get a shout out for Koki as well then? If that's okay. Sorry, Cheese. Thanks. Trying to get the camera stuff sorted, cables, angle, and fixtures and all that. No, I totally understand. It can be a bit tough. Depends on your kitchen as well. I mean, if you got like an open space kitchen, damn, that's lucky. That's good. But if it can be a little bit cramped, like mine, there's always a way. There's always a way. You just got to test it out and see what works or best for you. Jeez, much loves, buddy. Thank you so much. But yeah, definitely for sure. It's just about trial and error, my friend, and seeing what kind of works for you. And you know, that's how you do it, really. Koki, I'll give you a cheeky follow. Here we go, good sir. Or ma'am, I don't know, because I can't really see behind computers, so I'm not going to make assumptions anymore. Doing a stream with Working Chef on Saturday and visiting a friend who lives here too. It's only for the weekend, though. I'll be back. Ah, okay. Is Working Chef up in Washington? I thought she was in Washington State. Oh, actually, she is, isn't she? I don't know. I'm very confused. Okay, Chef, I need to go now. Had a bad day. I need to get some rest. See you Monday, probably. So, Megafat, I hope you're okay, buddy. I'm sorry you had a bad day. You take care, my friend. You have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you, yeah, Monday. Take care, my friend. Have a wonderful weekend. I can click follow through chatty, but since there is some firewall things at home, it won't work. Oh, okay. You're first to follow then? I don't think so, because... Or is it follow in? Oh, there you go. First follow in. Happy days. I've been good. More drama in college with 26 girls. Saw my auntie on my way back home. Now just playing video games for the weekend since I finished all assignments and done everything for the maths and English. Top bananas. I'm glad you got everything sorted. See? Get all your homework done and then you got the weekend to chill out, right? It's a good way to do it. Yeah, I just always heard how bad people are at pollution. Oh, pollination? Sorry, not pollution. Shrugs. Nah, that's fair enough. I mean, don't get me wrong. I probably haven't grown anything, so, you know, pointing fingers at people, I can point a finger at myself, and I haven't grown anything to help the bees, so I would like to do something for it. Definitely, for sure. It does help. And you might think, oh, one person doesn't help. Trust me, it really does. It really will. If everyone thought like that, you know, we wouldn't have any issues. Right, so that's just cooking down nicely. There's quite a lot of liquid in there, so it's just going to let it bubble out until it's just kind of evaporated. We can have a little cheeky look at the bread and see how that's coming along nicely. Ooh! Ooh! That's pretty much almost doubled in size, as you can already see. So that's looking really, really good. We're going to knock it back very shortly. Not just yet, though. But we will be knocking it back. And then we're going to cut it in half, put them in 2 bread loaves. And then we're going to kind of cling it and let it kind of do its thing. And hopefully get them cooked and we can start making the bread pudding. Also, guys, if you haven't voted for the straw poll yet, please vote for the straw poll. That is here. So please feel free to start entering that. For next Community Friday, it won't be next Friday because I'm taking Friday off next week. It'll be the week after. Sweet Payback, how you doing? Good afternoon / evening, everyone. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, whichever time zone it is for anyone in the channel. Still morning for me, almost afternoon, but yeah. How you doing, Sweet Payback? How's things? Welcome back. Welcome back, Sweet Payback. I like it. Right, so we need to get the eggs ready as well. So I need, what, 3 yolks? And 1 egg, I think. Oh, I'll tell you what. If I just add 1 egg to this. I actually forgot to... I was supposed to use a scrambled egg earlier on, but I'm kind of glad because I can use it now anyway. So I'm just going to add 1 egg to it, and we can use that to thicken up the curd. Magic. I was like, where's my eggs gone? They're there. I see them. They're here. Right here. So, let's grab 1 of them. Good memes. What do you mean, Warbot? What do you mean? CGR Kappa. Survived till the weekend, so I'm fine. Awesome. Why? What's happening on the weekend? Is there something something you need to do that you don't want to? Cinnabarris, hello. Hey, how you doing, Cinna? How's things? Beautiful.